Okay, welcome back to the second video for WP-Autospin plugin, and in this video I'm going to show you how to upload and spin images and format the text. So, okay, we're back to our article that we spun before, what makes a great house painter, and just so we can keep a reference on this, we'll go and have a look at the front end, and you'll see that it's just pretty much plain vanilla headline and text site. So we just want to change that. What we're going to do is we're going to put in some highlighting here, like some bolding for the first sentence in the paragraphs, and some images. So with that said, let's go back to the editor here, and the first thing we're going to do is to upload some images. Now we do that of course by going into the spin editor, because we want to put in you can put in one image if you like, but we're going to put in multiple images. And okay, so to install an image, all you simply do is to click where you want that image to appear, and in this case it would be here on the left, and add media, and away you go. But before we do that, I'm just going to take the first sentence here in the article, and I'm going to bold it. Now I can do anything to that I want to. I can make it a headline font, I can underline it, I can italicize it, I can use a color, whatever I wanted to do I could do that, because I've got the full editor here that is common to all WordPress installations. And if you want to use something like Tinymize Advanced, you've got a whole more range of options. So okay, so that's that one, and go down to the next paragraph here, and we're going to do the same thing. Okay, going to make that bold. And so why I'm doing it down here and not up the top is because doing it in this editor means that every time we do a spin, it will spin. Okay, so just to show you what I mean, we are going to do a spin now and go to the front end. Actually, before we go to the front end, we'll just have a look in the main editor itself. You can see that we've got those first sentences in the paragraphs there spun, and if I just go and refresh the page here, you'll see that the formatting has taken place. Okay, so I can spin that as many times as I like, and what will happen is the first sentence in each paragraph will spin with whatever formatting I put in there every single time it spins, which is rather nice. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go back here, and we're going to put some images in, and of course you can put as many images in anywhere you like, but for the purpose of this demo I'm just going to put them in here. And because we're using syntax text here, and syntax text typically starts out with a curly bracket, okay, and then the actual text or the reference. In this case we're going to put an image in, image 1, and we're going to put in a curly a vertical pipe, which is the separator for the syntax text, and image 2 goes in next, and this will make sense to you in a minute. Another vertical pipe, and image 3. Now I could go on like this, I could put a dozen images in there if I wanted to, and I could close that off with another curly bracket. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, it doesn't matter I've spelled image 1 wrong, because we're going to overwrite that, as you'll see now. What I'm going to do is just highlight that, as you've seen, and I'm going to add media. Okay, so in the media, earlier on I put in some painter files here, some images, painter images, and I'm just going to take, say, the first one here, insert that into post, and you'll see it turn up. There it is. And let's put another one in. So pretty important that you just select the actual text here, image 2, and not the vertical pipes. They've got to stay independent. Add media again. This time we'll have some paint brushes, and that'll go in next to it, or underneath as it appears here. Image 3. Okay, add media, and we'll have this guy by the van if you like, and we could go on like that as much as we wanted to do. And of course now we're going to spin. Okay, and what you'll see happen up here is, once it's spun, image will, just one image will show up, and if we go and have a look at what that looks like, what you'll see is the image turn up, but the text won't be formatted around it. Okay, the text kind of follows on underneath. Okay, so to rectify that, what we do, I mean, you might like it like that, but I think it looks a lot better with the text wrapped around it. We go back to the spin editor, okay, and this is real easy to do. And you just click on the image, and you'll see on the left-hand side the little portrait thing for the edit image. Okay, and what I'm going to do here is when this data shows up, you'll see alignment here. It says none. I'm going to put left alignment and update. And same for this one. Alignment will show as none, but we want it to be left. Okay, and update. Making these all the same so that when we spin, it doesn't matter which one spins into the article, into the post, they will all be spinning under the same criteria, if you like. Okay, so let's try that spin now. So it's spinning, and the image might change because it's random. It might just spin the same image the first 2 or 3 times, and then a new image, and sometimes it spins an image every single time, a new image. So we're just going to refresh that page, and you'll see what I mean here. This text, yep. Okay, so 2 things: the image did change, the paintbrushes, and we've got the text nicely formatted around the outside of the image. Okay, we'll go back and we'll spin it again, have another look, and you'll see things change again this time. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, did the image change? Paintbrushes again, but never mind, as you'll see. Okay, so we got the paintbrushes again, but all of the text changed. Okay, and we'll do it again, spin again. The more images that you have in here, the more likely it is to spin a different one each time. Okay, we'll just refresh again. So what's happening is the title's changing, the text is changing. The law of averages says that we're going to stick with that one for a few spins. Okay, spin again. We know this works because we had the guy on the ladders at first, and what do we got this time? Okay, we got the guy on the ladders back again. And if we keep doing that, we'll get the third image show up in there, or if, as I say, if we have 4, 5, 6 images in there, they will all spin at random. Okay, so that's how that's done. So you can see how that you can edit your text. You can put in, change the headline, you can change the color, you can change the size of the text, the font, just the same as you would on any other ordinary WordPress page or post. Okay, now one other thing that you can do here, and it's pretty important to do, is for SEO purposes, what you should be doing is getting the max value out of this. And for instance, we'll just go back to the image here, and you'll see that it says here title. Now there's no title. We'll put in a title, what makes a great house painter. How about that? And let's say, for instance, that is our keyword phrase. Okay, I don't know whether it is or not for this particular niche, but let's say that we've done our research and that was our keyword phrase we were targeting. We'll whack it in as the title, on the same on each one. We don't need a caption. Alternative text, what I'd do here is I'd put in what makes a great house painter, image 1, and image 2, 3, 4, 5, and so forth, for however many images you've got. Now the link URL, wherever you want that to link to, it could be an internal link within the site to another post, to a page, externally, whatever. And if you want to rename the actual image itself, in this case I've just left the name as is, well then you can do so as well, including your keyword phrase, and that's always a good idea. Okay, so in this case we're going to update. Okay, and this is how easy and quick this is to do. The second image, we are going to do the same thing again. We're going to put in a title. We're going to put in here okay, image 2, okay, and that's done. Okay, and then we're going to go to the final image that we put in here, and again we're going to put in a title, what makes a great house painter. We're going to put in image number 3. So you can see that the alternative text is changing every time, but the SEO keyword phrase is the same. So the search engines are going to see that, and that will give you a lot of value. Okay, so we're going to spin. You'll notice each time I spin, I think I covered this on the other video, we don't actually have to save the post, because it'll say post updated. That's it. You don't have to double up and save over here. So what we're going to do is to have a look again. We'll just refresh the page here. What makes a good house painting contractor? When we hover over this time, you see here it says what makes a great house painter, but that's because we put that in as the title. And if we go and check the source code, it'll say give the reference for the image as being what makes a great house painter, image 1, 2, 3. I think it was image 2, that particular one. So as you can see, guys, that's a real simple process, and allows you to spin your images and to spin your different formatting within your pages and with your posts. In the next video, I will show you how we can spin video embedded code. So thanks for sticking me with this one, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye now.